Hello everybody, John here, and welcome back to Caldor Prime. It's a training world where the Imperium send their space marines to fight each other to find out who's the best. Today we have the Imperial Fists. Yeah, I think they look nice. I think they're cool, the Imperial Fists. Leading them is Targaryen himself. 2 lieutenants, got veteran squads, interceptors, jummies, aggressors, and Leviathan. So they're going to be, they are going against my Death Reapers. They have been led by their chapter master, Alanzola the Grim. Yes, they have jumpy dudes as well, Terminators, Ancient Morlocks here in his Contempted Dreadnought. Right, we'll be back after deployment. There you go, everybody's deployed. Imperial Fists on this side, Death Reapers on that side. Right, let's roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, Imperial Fists go first. 4, 5, 6, Death Reapers go first. Dice here. And it's a 4. Death Reapers, turn 1. Right, we're back after movement. Right, everybody's moved up, apart from the Hellblasters and the Chapter Master, who stood there to give them the rerolls. Cool. Ancient Morlocks leading the way, as usual. Followed by these, the lieutenants there, to give him rerolls on. These have moved up, these have stayed still. They've got a good bead on the Imperial Fist Hellblasters over there. These have moved forward. I think they're going to take them on as well, with their lieutenant. Just there. No psychic, so there's no psychic phase. They haven't brought one today. So next off it's the shooting phase. Back after that. Right, shooting phase over. That was quite good for Death Reapers, for these I think. This squad here, Squad Young, took one marine out of there. Hellblasters with overcharging, because of the rerolls, put the Leviathan onto 8 wounds. Ancient Morlock took 2 men from that squad in that building. Those lads there made all their saving throws, the aggressors, from these fellas. These fellas went, no, was it them? Yes, went into them, didn't take anything from them. These lads took 2 Hellblasters and put one into 1 wound. Some good shooting for them. They've got auto bow rifles, so that's 3 shots each. You're wondering how they've got so many shots in there, and the rolls for the Imperial Fist were garbage. Nobody's in charge range, so there's no charge. So it is now Imperial Fists, turn 1. We'll be back after movement. Movement phase over for the Imperial Fists. This squad has moved up. I think they're going to try and get retribution on that squad there. Targaryen's moved forward. These lads have moved forward. So's the big fella, he's moved up. I think he might, I don't know who he's going to go for yet. Spitfire always works, so he might do that. These have stayed in the same place. The aggressors have moved forward with the lieutenant. These lads have come out of cover. They're going to make a break for it and try and kill people. Basically, that's what they do. These have stayed still. They're going to try and get a lot of retribution on them fellas. These haven't got a psychic today neither, so there's no psychic phase. So it's on to shooting phase. So we'll be back in a minute. Right, Imperial Fists shooting phase over. That squad over there took out 3 men on this squad. The big fella, the Leviathan, sorry I can't speak, fired at these Hellblasters. Took out 1, left 1 on 1 wound. His missiles, which were fired at Ancient Morlock, landed somewhere over here. Totally missed, totally fluffed it all. That 3-man squad fired at these. Took 2 out, now a 2-man squad, now a 3-man squad as well. Those aggressors, everything put in a Morlock. Some of them hit, but he made nearly all his saving throws. Those couldn't hit a barn door 10 foot. Totally missed everything there. Hellblasters took aim at these, took 2 of them out. So it's, yeah. Oh, I expected better from the Imperial Fists. Never mind. Dice God's on their side today. I don't think, I hope so. Well, see what happens. Right, so nobody's in range for charges. So here we go. We have Death Reapers, turn 2. You're back off to movement. Right, movement phase over. Ancient Morlock's gone up to meet the threat. These fellas have moved forward, they're going to try and get onto them. These have stayed still with the lieutenant. These have stayed still. Hellblasters have stayed still with the chapter master. These 2 heroic people have moved forward. And look over there. You've got the Interceptors and the Terminators. Wow. Hopefully they're going to commit some carnage. All in the name of the Emperor, of course. Right, no psychic phase, so straight on to shooting phase, Death Reapers. Shooting phase over. It was a good shooting phase. Don't think the dice are with the Imperial Fist, which is a shame. Right, Hellblasters have knocked the big lad down to 5 wounds. That lad has put 1 on the 1 wound. These lads have totally taken out that squad. Everything they had went into them. Absolutely perfect. I wish I could, yeah. Maybe when I get used to it, I'll be able to do it one-handed. These lads stayed the same. Ancient Morlock took out an aggressor. Those lads took out 2 of them, sorry, with the sergeant who has combi bolt and what do you call them, rocket reels. Took out another one. Those guys and those guys took out 1 Hellblaster and put 1 on 1 mound. So that was really good shooting. Even with the cover save, Still didn't make it. Yeah. Right, no charge phase, because there's no one close enough. Right, so it is now Imperial Fists turn 2, back after movement. Right, Imperial Fist movement over. Big fella stayed still. These fellas with the lieutenant have moved up. Targaryen's moved up. These fellas here have come out of cover, gone down there. The aggressors of the lieutenant have moved up. These two have moved up. Those two have stayed the same. Over in the backfield, their jumpy dudes have landed. Let's hope they can do some damage. It's about time. Okay, no sighting phase again, so straight on to shooting phase. Back in a minute. There you go, some good shooting there. That squad has taken that man out of there. All 20 shots went into here, and he killed the man on one wound. Excellent. Aggressors and those have put Ancient Warlock on 9 wounds. These lads didn't have anything. Lieutenant still okay. This squad took 3 men. Hellblasters in this squad wiped out this squad here. So that was okay. That was some good, that was say good shooting. It was a bit of shooting. Right, no charge phase. It is now Death Reapers movement phase. Back in a minute. Right, movement phase over. Everybody's moved up. Apart from the Hellblasters, which have stayed still because they're in good cover and they've got a good range and they can hit nearly everything on the board. So they've stayed still. Next to Chapter Master, because they're still in his rear, his bubble of rerolls, which is cool. Sergeant Young, he's moved up because he's a fucking hero, he's a hero. They've moved forward, they're going to let everything go on him, I think. We'll see. Terminators have moved forward. These lads have moved up. These lads have moved forward. Ancient Morlocks move forward. These lads have moved. The lieutenant's moved as well. Right, we're back. No psychic phase, so we're back after shooting phase. Wow. Wow. These lads here unloaded everything into the big fella. Along with the Hellblasters, took him out. Roll a 6, he exploded. 3 more wounds, so he took out there and left just 1 man there, the sergeant. Ancient Warlock took out another aggressor with his melders. Those two fired on those two. Took out them. I'll help with, obviously, the sergeant with his combi bolter. Those fellas took out the last 2 Hellblasters. Targaryen's still safe, along with 3 here, because he took out the one with 1 wound, and the lieutenant. Right, movement, that's it, no charge phase, no. So it's going to be turn 3, Imperial Fist, back after movement. Right, everybody's moved. Targaryen's moved round to come into her, to get these with his Graf gun. They've moved up. They're going to try and end Sergeant Young. Over here, The aggressor's moved up, so is this sergeant, so is the lieutenant. Those fellas have moved, I think they're going to try and get them. Right, so no psychic fears. Right, so it's imperial fists, shooting fears, turn 3. Right, Targaryen, turn one of them to slag with his rough gun. These lads picked on Sergeant Young, took him out. Not good, not good. The aggressor, yeah, that's this sergeant here, took out one lad from that squad. Those 3 took out those 2. That's basically it. Nothing that aggressive. His sergeant wasn't. Yeah. Right. Listen, I'm gonna have to. Sorry for swearing. I'm getting a bit too. I'm gonna call it in favour of Death Reapers. They've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 models, and these ones in the pile. Apart from these ones here, haven't even been touched. I think next shift, next go of those, would go for those. So would he, so would they, and I think those there would go for those. And because Targaryen's the nearest model, these 2 here will get retribution for him on him. No, that's not going to happen. So they're going to call it. So it's a win for Death Reapers. Right, everybody, thank you very much. If you're self-isolating, be cool. Wash your hands. And most of all, don't be a dick. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And thanks very much for watching. Catch us on the next one. Bye.